Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a review on the Dayan Lingyun version 2. This is the second version, and I have to say it's quite better. First noticeable thing is that it doesn't pop. Now, the Dayan Lingyun version 1 did have that problem of the cube actually physically popping a bunch. It actually popped a lot. I tried at version 1, they pop a bunch. And so I bought this from E3 Cube Store in the Black Friday sale. I'm sure you guys watched that unboxing, and if you didn't, the link will be below, or you can just search through my playlist or my videos that I've uploaded. So let's do a quick size comparison between a Guhong. Let me get it. Sorry. Let's do a quick size comparison between a Guhong. So as you can see, well, it's a little bit bigger than a Guhong. This is a little bit bigger than a Guhong, or no, not a little bit bigger. It's a little bit smaller than a Guhong, as you can quite see. A bit smaller than a Guhong, so it's the same size as a Lenhoi. If you have a Lenhoi, then they're the same size. They're pretty much the same size, and the Lenhoi is pretty much the same size. So let's go on to sticker quality. Sticker quality I like. I started to actually like Dayan shades now. They're actually not that bad as I thought they were. They're actually, in my opinion, they're actually kind of bright sometimes. The green is good. The white and all the colors are okay. They're acceptable, as I'd say. The quality, there is some chipping here. You can see here. See here. There's no noticeable chipping. Only on the green side there is. So sticker quality is okay. They're not really that bad. So the turning feel of this. Let's get on to that turning. It's pretty nice. It's really fast, I have to say. Out of the box, it was really slow, which I was glad it was very slow, because if it wasn't slow, I would have been mad, because I liked it when it was dry, because then I could lube it myself and make it good for how I like it. So the cube is pretty nice. It's fast. It's very crispy. If you like crispy cubes, you'll definitely love this. And it's fast. So that's pretty nice. It's fast and crispy, so that's the feel. So I'm going to do a bit of, I guess, a edge cycle. I'll show you. I'll do it for one-handed. So let's show you a bit of the mechanism, and I guess I'll just show you what it is. So here is a Lingyun version 2 edge. You can see, compared to, let's say, a Guhong, it's this is very scooped, as you can see. The scoop is a lot larger than, let's say, a Guhong, or even, let's say, a Zanchi or a Lenhoi. This is, and I noticed one thing here on the corner base. If you notice, right here, they actually cut off. There was a little bit of a sharp part here that you had them on, but this is actually a little bit rounded down, so that's cool. Right here, you have your standard edge piece. This is a Lingyun V2. I did not mod it. This is the torpedo they added. Yeah, I can't split this apart, but you can take out the torpedoes if you want to, but I don't recommend that. And when I noticed, this is looks like the same as a Guhong, except for this part right here and this part right here. As you can see, there's a lot less friction on this part right here than, let's say, a Guhong, which has a lot of friction. That's why it makes it smooth. And everything else is pretty much like a Guhong, the edge. Oh, sorry, and the center pieces. As you can see, I did lube this with some Lubix, and the centers are now a little bit more hollowed out right here to enable good reverse corner cutting. So let's get on to the lockups and pops. I have not received a single pop on this cube. I've been playing around with this a lot at school and at home, doing some averages, trying to just get used to the cube feel and everything. It's actually good. It's quite nice, actually, that it doesn't pop, but it has an amazing speed and corner cutting. And lockups, this cube can lock up. There is no cube that doesn't lock up, but this cube can lock up if you go actually a little too slow. If you go too slow, these corners can actually catch with the center sometimes. It's hard to show, but you'll notice if you get one, that'll lock up if you go too slow. So I guess you have to be a consistently fast cuber, I'd say. But this cube can lock if you, let's say, going a little slow. It sometimes catches. But no, it doesn't. Overall, it doesn't really lock up that much. So let's go in the corner cutting. Corner cutting is pretty nice. Let's go to 45. Quite easily. Let's go about 50 degrees. Also goes. Let's go about here. And it goes. You keep going. It still goes, but with force. Now it doesn't go. It can't cut there. And after a while, it just reverse cuts. So, in reverse corner cutting, let's get to that. It's about, let's try here. Still pretty good. Let's try here. You have to do it with force, but you can still do it. You can still do it with force. Let's try line to line. Then it just goes the other way after that. So corner cutting is very good on this cube. It's over 45 for regular. Reverse is pretty much 3/4 of a cubie, or 2/3 or 3/4. They're not the same thing, but whatever. They're pretty close. So it's almost a full cubie on here. So that's pretty good corner cutting. So now I'm going to show you a bit of just a solve on it, just to show you guys how it turns and all. So now I gotta, I guess, so that's a pretty good solve for me. So would I recommend this cube? Yes, I would recommend this cube actually, just because of how good it is. And smooth, not smooth, sorry, crispy. If you like crispy cubes, then yes, I would totally recommend this. If you don't really like crispy cubes, I would go with something like a Lingyun or a Zanchi, or maybe even a Guhong version 2, I'd say. But this cube is definitely worth checking out. It's very fast. It's extremely fast. Also, one more thing I want to note to you guys: do not lube it that much. I didn't lube it that much at all. I barely lubed this. I only lubed it with, let's say, Silicube Control and Marlube. That's really all I used, and it works actually quite well. So yeah, don't lube it too much or it'll become too fast and too uncontrollable. Yeah, I remember I had a white one, and that could do like a U6 because I lubed it too much and I lubed the core. So I didn't lube the core in this at all. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.